And the reality is that when we study honesty, it's not just about honesty, it's about how we trade different human values with each other. And we have to trade them all the time. And what we find in general is that we don't always trade them in our long-term best interests. And often we succumb to temptation, and our trade-off is more influenced by what we can rationalize than what is actually good for us. The easiest ones are, of course, overeating, undersaving, not exercising. And you know, you look like a very fit person, so you probably don't indulge too much. But how much do you sleep? Right? You ask people these questions. When in the last month have you overeaten, under-exercised, not saved enough, didn't sleep enough, not always wash your hands when you left the bathroom? You go ahead and
you'll find something.
And there's lots of things that we do that is irrational. And you know, in standard economics, there's this term revealed preferences. We say, what do people want? Let's just see how they behave. And the way they behave means what they want. But if you look at how people behave, it's inconsistent.
Okay.
With what we really want. So the reality is that, and this maybe has been one of the biggest findings in social science the last 40 years, over and over, that the environment matters. The environment matters. You take a person and you put them in one environment, they behave one way. You take the same person, you put them in a different environment, they behave very differently. If I walk you up every morning to a buffet of donuts and muffins and croissants and the smell filling your home, you'll be a different person at the end of the year, right? Now, I'm not saying you'll fail every day, but you'll be a different person. So the environment matters, and the thing about it is that it's kind of both good and bad. On the good side, it means that we actually have power. That there's a power of human free will, but the power is not in resisting the cookie, it's not to expose ourselves to it from the beginning. Right? Our power is to design our environment in a different way. Right? If I came and tempted you all the time, life wouldn't be good, but if you redesign your environment, you could live much better. So look at your offices here, right? You design them with a very specific idea in mind. Once you design them in mind, other things follow. Right? If you design them very differently, other things would follow. So human freedom really resides in designing our environment. So that's the good side. The bad side is that we often let other entities design our environment. Think about supermarket. Supermarket is not something that you and I design for our own purposes. Somebody else designed it for their purposes. That's right. And they put different things at eye level, and they put different things at the end of the aisle, and they put different things when you check out, and somebody has a very different goal. And their goal, by the way, is not your long-term well-being. Right? So on one hand, we have power by designing our environment. On the other hand, often somebody else has this power, and therefore they can manipulate us.